Hi, my name is Tan Jia Qian. Today I will going to present about case study presentation for malware and extraction detection. Before I answer the questions, let me show you the scenario given. Based on reports from BTRM and CCID, SMS scams in Malaysia have been rising rapidly in 2026. Here we have two SMS messages. Both appear to come from the same sender, 66628. Figure 1 is the junior SMS from a local bank, and Figure 2 is the fake SMS sent by a hacker. The victim received this fake message and ended up lost all his savings. This is exactly why sender ID spoofing is so dangerous. It looks identical. Now, let me explain how the hacker did this from the hacker's own perspective. Question 1A asks, assume you are the hacker. Explain in details what is your plan to make this scam happen. So here, I will be explaining this from the hacker's perspective. The first step is reconnaissance. As a hacker, I will start by purchasing a leaked database from the dark web containing victims' phone numbers and personal details. Next, I will clone the bank's official website, register a domain name that looks almost identical to the real one, and copying the bank's login page design so victims cannot tell the difference. Then, I use sender ID spoofing to send a fake SMS that appears to come from the same number as the real bank, in this case 66628. The message creates urgency, telling the victim their account has been compromised and they must verify immediately. The most critical step is real-time OTP theft. The moment the victim enters their OTP on my fake site, I capture it instantly and use it to log into their real bank account before it expires. Finally, I transfer the funds to multiple mail accounts or convert them to cryptocurrency to avoid detection. Throughout the entire attack, I use VPNs and burner devices to stay completely anonymous. Question 1B asks, assume you are the security specialist. Explain what are the countermeasures you should recommend to the public for the scam output. As a security specialist, my first recommendation is to never click any links received through SMS, especially from banks. Always access your banking app directly or type the URL manually. Second, if you receive any suspicious message, call the bank directly using the official hotline number found on their website or the back of your card, not the number in the SMS. Third, always check the URL carefully before entering any login details. Phishing sites often use domain names with small spelling difference or extra characters. Fourth, enable multi-factor authentication on your banking account and never share your OTP with anyone, not even someone claiming to be from the bank. The next one is keep your apps and devices updated at all times. Security patches fix vulnerabilities that hackers exploit. You can also install anti-phishing app for extra protections. Finally, on a bigger scale, banks, government, and telcos must collaborate to block fraudulent domains, shut down scam numbers, and run public awareness campaigns to educate the community. Next, question 1C asks, now you are the normal user of bank. Please give creative idea to bank and government on how to improve their banking apps. As a normal banking user, my first idea is a built-in scam tracker feature inside the banking app. You simply pass any suspicious SMS and the app will tell you immediately whether it is real or fake. Second, banks should replace traditional SMS with RCS, which use cryptography verification so users can clearly see a verified bank seal on every legitimate message. Third, I suggest a trusted contact approval system where any large transfer requires confirmation from a pre-appointed family member or trusted person. This is especially helpful for elderly users who are common scam targets. Next, banks should implement a cooling off period for first-time transfers to new clients. A short delay with a pop-out warning showing common signs of scams. Give users time to reconsider. Next, the government should create a National Verified Center ID registry where telcos can filter out any SMS that proves official banks or government sender ID. Finally, banks can gamify scam awareness training inside their apps, short quizzes, phishing simulations, and rewards like badges or loyalty points to encourage users to learn how to protect themselves. For part 2A, I designed a malware detection tool called ScamShot. The concept is simple. User inputs suspicious content. The system analyzes it and produces a classification report showing whether it is safe, suspicious, or malicious. ScamShot is a web-based application, meaning anyone can access it without needing to install anything. It is designed to scan three types of content: suspicious SMS message, phishing emails, and malicious URLs. The process is very simple. The user passes any suspicious content into the input field and clicks Scan for trace. The system then automatically performs keyword extraction, URL inspections, and phishing indicator detection in the background. The final output is a risk score out of 100, together with a classification report. A score below 40 means safe, 41 to 70 means suspicious, and above 71 means malicious, making it easy for even non-technical users to understand the result immediately. Now let me show you a live demo of ScamShot in action. So here is my ScamShot prototype. I'm going to pass in the fake SMS that was shown in the question earlier. The one from 66628 asking the victim to call a number regarding a suspicious transaction. Now I click Scan for trace, and the system starts analyzing the content automatically. And here we have the classification report. The system has given a risk score of 25 out of 100, which falls under the safe category. This means the message is the safe. As you can see, with just one click, ScanShot is able to analyze the content and give the user a clear result. No technical knowledge needed. For part 2P, this is the current banking app. As you can see, there is no warning at all. The user can simply approve a transaction to a hacker without any alert. This is why it is considered reactive. Let me show you my proposed solution. This is my proposed solution, ScamShot banking protection. Unlike the current kill switch, which only reacts after fraud happens, ScamShot performs a risk assessment automatically before any transaction is approved. If a high risk score is detected, the system immediately alerts the user and gives them the option to block the transaction, preventing financial loss before it occurs. This shifts the banking security approach from reactive to proactive. Next, for the social engineering attacks, exploit human psychology using fear and agency. With the rise of social media, these attacks have become more widespread and harder to detect. The best defense is awareness and education. So that's all from me. Thank you.